Welcome to a video dedicated to your brilliant comments about my reviews of With Love Meghan across 8 shows. That's her lifestyle series on Netflix. Now, one of the big themes of the series was Meghan labeling everything with her weird, perfect OCD calligraphy, which demonstrates that she spent more time learning handwriting than acting. And I think that her obsessive labeling of everything is typical Meghan. It's about control. It's about order. And that's something that she craves. And poor Harry is now the victim. So Riggs says, does she make a label for Harry? Just in case she forgets. How about cash dispenser? Well, Riggs, that's absolutely brilliant. And I think it reminds all of us that actually, although Harry is now the junior party in this enterprise, okay, he is the slave to Meghan's master or mistress, if you like. The bottom line is that Harry's the meal ticket. Harry is the guy who is the son of the King of the United Kingdom, right? He's King Charles's son. He's one of the most famous men in the world, and he always has been since the moment he was born. I mean, this guy's got proper pedigree. His mother was Princess Diana. It doesn't get more mic drop than that. So Meghan basically turned up into the UK. She was a Z-list US TV actress who'd previously been a game show glamour lady. And no problem with that, okay? Because I've done some pretty cheap TV gigs myself. We've all got bills to pay. But she was definitely more or less an unknown. She was unknown in the UK. No one knew who Meghan Markle was in the UK because we didn't really have suits. You know, Harry's the one that brings the kudos, he brings the status, he brings the name. And she took it all basically and has made hay with it. Lots of you don't feel that the series was very real or very credible. So Tina says, a genuine moment in the chicken coop collecting hen eggs, eh, Mark? Miraculously, Meghan's hen eggs are laid ready washed, minus bits of straw bedding, feathers and poop. Now that would be something she could make her fortune from. How about this from Linda? Harry looks vacant. He used to have a spark. I mean, this is a big concern. We've waited 8 episodes for Harry to appear. And frankly, it was a disappointment because he turned up in his sunglasses with a kind of weak little wave. Again, you've got to remind yourself that this is a top royal. This is a guy that served in the military. There was a point, I think, where Harry was more popular in the polls than Queen Elizabeth II herself. We loved him because he liked a beer, he liked a girlfriend, he liked dressing up in ridiculous outfits. You know, he was cheeky and fun. One of the guys. All of that changed when Meghan got her nails into him. Anyway, he looks vacant. He used to have a spark. And that's the thing, Linda. He's definitely dead behind the eyes. He's not happy. I described him as the world's least happy millionaire. He's joyless. I think he knows that he's made a terrible mistake. What will the media do, says Pedro, if she decides to stop? She won't stop. Meghan is a megalomaniac. It's relentless. She will never stop. She's incredibly driven. She's incredibly ambitious. But she's taken what she's got, which is a modicum of creative ability and reasonable looks and all the rest of it, and one hell of a lot of ambition, a kind of Napoleonic level of drive. It's quite something. I mean, that's what's amazing about Meghan. And I was thinking about it earlier in the series, and I think I said on one of the videos that, you know, what is her talent? Because it's not acting, it's not craft, it's not cooking, it's not TV presenting. Her talent is getting what she wants. That's what she's good at doing. And, you know, she makes it happen. She's got Harry now. She's got millions of pounds, dollars, whatever you like. She's one of the most famous women in the world off the back of not much. So, you know, underestimate this woman at your peril. Catherine says, I know he asked for it, but I do feel sorry for Harry. He was utterly duped. I think so. I think, Catherine, that he's under her spell. He obviously is attracted to her. He fell in love with her. I think that's because she manipulated him. I think that he's a broken, damaged guy who lost his mum when he was very young. Was he about 12 when he had to follow her hearse down Pall Mall at her funeral? Something that should never have been allowed to happen. Absolutely disgraceful decision to let a child do that. And with the world watching, quite cruel and quite devastating. Anyway, what a trauma. And that's where I still have sympathy for Harry. He's actually had, I know he's a multimillionaire and he's the son of royalty, but he's had a bit of a crummy life, actually. Privileged, yes. But, you know, would you accept those riches and then lose your mum at 12? I don't think you would. I certainly wouldn't, especially because my mother's watching. Don't worry, Mum, you're safe. Okay, what about this? Learn and Grow says this program is just so syrupy, yucky, and false, just like Markle herself. That's it. She's a fake. She's not real. Her own father, Thomas, said it. Rima says she ended this pathetic program by telling people, thank you for loving me. How obnoxious and fake. Yeah, well, the whole series was that one big humble brag, wasn't it? Everybody, all the guests seemed like they were contractually obliged to tell her how amazing she was. And it was like, oh, that tastes so good. You're so amazing. How did you do that? You're incredible. And any normal person would say, don't be silly. I'm not. It's very nice of you, but, you know, no. Wouldn't a normal person say that? If someone says, oh, you're amazing, you don't say, yes, I am, do you? That's a freak show, if you were to do that. No one in the history of humanity has ever said, yes, you're right, I'm completely incredible. Except the Duchess of Sussex, Meghan Markle. Or Meghan, what the hell are we supposed to call her these days? Anyway, so everyone tells her she's so amazing in every show. And rather than say, no, don't be silly, she's what is it? It's basically, you know, thank you. Thank you. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. Oh, thank you. I can't bear it. It's too, thank you. What is she? No. You say, no, I'm not. Anyway, there you go. That's just me. Your disdain for this woman is palpable and justified, says Lee. Yeah. And the thing is, Lee, I don't hate her. Okay? Because I don't hate anyone. And in fact, I've got a degree of respect for her, given what she's achieved in the last few years, okay? It's totally gone her way. She's played a blinder. She's got the massive house. She's got the bank account full of dollars. She's got the prince husband. She's got 2 kids. She's world famous. She's got a career. Seriously, it's all going her way. So I don't like her, but I will acknowledge what she's done, and it's pretty impressive. Malabik, I don't understand this constant Meghan bashing. Is this to get viewership to earn a living? It's so disgusting what these channels are doing, and their dimwit followers get a life. Well, look, you're entitled to your view. That's what this show is all about. But I definitely don't think that my viewers are dimwits. I don't think anyone is a dimwit, okay, apart from the commissioning editor at Netflix that decided to go ahead with Love Meghan and give the Sussexes $100 million. But you know what? She's famous. She's put herself in the public eye. She's on TV. She's done these tell-all interviews. She's totally self-obsessed. And if so, then we're allowed to be obsessed with her as well. And I do it because I just think, well, she's put herself out there and I'm a commentator. And it's my job to hold these powerful people to account. Do you want to live in a world where princes and princesses and rich millionaire celebrities and dukes and duchesses and aristocrats are all protected from criticism? No. How perfect has her life got to be that she's allowed to put out these rubbish shows and all we've got to do is kind of go along with it and go, you're so amazing. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Shall I finish with this? My husband. My husband. My husband.